Good morning, friends and enemies. Welcome back into the BDGE 2025 Combine for the third time. They do say the third time is the charm. This might be the fourth or fifth time. I don't really know, but this is the time that we're going to get it right. You will not be watching it live, unfortunately, but it will be uploaded immediately after we are done filming. I am Nick Ercolano. This is Mr. Steve Thavaraja co-hosting the event with me today. We have 15 participants here for the Combine that are taking place 5 different athletic competitions. We have the 40-yard dash. We have the broad jump. We have the vertical jump. We've got the longest pass, and we have field goal kicking for all 15 people. You have 2 attempts at the 40. If you'd like it, you have 1 attempt at everything else. We're going to have to fly by these events right now because at this point, we've only got the field for a couple more hours, all right? And we got to make our money's worth it. We have a 7-on-7 flag football game immediately after the Combine. That will be its own separate video, BDGE versus Snapback. We have all different types of brands, creators, companies in the Combine itself. We've got the guys from BDGE, of course. We have the Snapback boys. We have Swift, Madden YouTube creator. We've got Flock from Flock Fantasy, Mason over there. We've got the Nerd Sesh boys. So we've got a great conglomerate of great people today, athletes from all over the place, athletes of all different levels, high school, middle school, preschool, college. Joe could be a professional athlete after today if he runs well enough. Steve, we're here on a beautiful day, 65. Couldn't have asked for better weather. How we feeling?
Feel great. The sun's finally shining. We look good. You know, everyone stretched 2 hours ago, so I think nothing bad will happen. So
we do look good.
I'm pretty excited about this.
We might have to get these in the store.
Look at this. I'm wearing this for a week.
All right. Well, I think we might be ready to get to our very first event, which will be the 40-yard dash. I think everybody's got some jitters. They were stretched out for a very long time. I don't know if that's going to affect the way that they play. You think about like a pitcher going out there, throwing 5 hitless innings, and then a rainstorm hits. Do you throw the pitcher back out there on the mound? I think this might affect the number of injuries here today.
No, 100%. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. We had 18 Uncrustables that finished 45 minutes ago. We have no bathroom, and it's just going well. Like, it's just perfect. But it's a beautiful day, and no one's going to, everyone's going to be healthy, and they're going to run really fast or slow. We shall see.
People really are not talking about the Uncrustable scam that happened today. We looked over at Casey, and he was three or four Crustables deep, saying that he only had one of them.
Stuffing it in his pocket, I saw.
We'll see. The first person that needs to shit in the woods is going to be the one the evidence is against on the Uncrustables.
Proof is in the poo.
We've got food, we've got drinks, we've got weather, we've got us. I will be running the 40-yard dash. My time last year might have been a 13.4 with a groin pull in the middle, but I feel confident that I'm going to be able to get through this event pure, showing a little bit of athleticism. I am
and a
older.
little bit of age. You're going to show a little bit of age.
I mean, that's evident already. I've shown that many
Excited to
times.
see it, though.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of younger athletes in the demographic here. The guys from BDGE. You put me around 23-year-olds, and it's just a tough scene. What am I going to do here? And I believe we have our first competitor up at the line, and that is Tim from Snapback. Occupation, quote-unquote, TikTok. They hired him to be a personality guy. He's a personality hire.
He's a 5'8" king. He's 160 pounds.
Can't emphasize the word king enough.
Yeah. He looks good. The hair's flowing.
He's in Clemson orange, representing where he went to school. Now, he's a hockey guy through and through. He's got that low base of gravity. He's probably a little bit more shifty than he is fast. He's got the thicker base. Not you, Jack. You are not explosive, not strong, not fast. You hit that 180 mark. Come back and talk to me, though. Tim's up on the line. Tim's not up on the line.
We should probably just let him know. Just start getting going. Yeah.
Tim's up on the line. We got to get this. We got to get this thing done in the next 2 hours right now. And if Tim can run in,
we're going live on TikTok, just so you guys have a little chat.
Fire. Okay, we can't even see that, so we're not gonna have any chat going live. We've got Tim right behind us again in Clemson orange. Now his time for the 40 is a 5:15. He did not participate in the 40-yard dash last year, so we don't really have anything to work off of. We did spend some time in Austin with Tim and Casey. They ran in the middle of the street, which they thought was 40 yards, and my analysis was Tim just looked kind of fast.
I did see that clip. He did look fast. He felt composed, and he could breathe well. So I think he's going to do well. I would say he's definitely going to go over.
Yeah, I mean, he was a high school hockey state champion as an assistant coach. We'll get back to that in a minute. He is down on the line. Good when you are, Tim. On him.
Little slow start.
Okay, he's moving.
Woo!
We've got a 4.95 on the record
Wow, look at
for
that.
young Tim.
He knows it. He
I
feels it.
see the representatives from Underdog just in shambles right now. They don't like that. So Tim crushes his line, set at 5.15, runs a 4.95. Now this is official. We have laser. We have time on the field. It doesn't get more official than what we have here.
It's not. It's a very good production.
Very good production, except for the live stream. Next up, we've got Carson representing Nerd Sesh. Now, Carson stands at a whopping 6'3" and 3/8 of an inch. Quote unquote. Any stats, facts, or historical info that we feed you today is not fact checked. Okay? I don't know if what they're saying is true to me. I gave them the questions, and they gave me the answers. Carson from Nerd Sesh is up. Kid knows ball. Let's see if he could run ball. Little bit of a stiff neck there.
No neck.
Okay.
That was no neck.
We have a 5.32 40-yard dash. He is a 5.2 line, so he does not cash on his 40. We'll see if he wants another crack at the 40-yard dash. He was about a 17th of a second off. Is that how you say it? 1.17?
You shouldn't ask me. Math is not my
Not the
true
math.
subject.
Next
Tony?
competitor up, Tony. Tony, his line is at a 5.25.
He doesn't look loose. He looks very stiff.
Looks tight.
But he said he doesn't think he's going to do well on a 40-yard dash, so we
Now,
shall
he ran
see.
a 5.31 last year, but he did run one right before the competition
Yep.
today.
Good start. Good start.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
There we go.
There it is.
5.13 for
Love to see
Tony.
it.
No
Love to
dimes.
see it.
I'll tell you what, my run is creeping up quick.
It is.
I'm getting nervous.
So you need to stand up and stretch?
I
mean,
don't need to stretch.
No, okay. Are
Stretching
you
is
sure?
fake. Static stretching doesn't really do it for me.
Ah,
but
I
I
feel
will
like
have to
it
start
does.
taking my clothes off.
Okay. Oh,
I
you
will
have to go.
start getting ready. Yeah, I will be last up in the order for all events that we're doing. Kids, don't try this at home.
Oh, it's Joe. Very anticipated.
Oh, Joe, you
Very
know Joe's the
oh,
combine
he's
hero. 4.62 is his line. He is off to the races. Ooh! 4.67 misses his time by a half of a tenth. I would bet that Joe, the competitor, will run that one again. Okay. We got JMO up right now. His line is a 5.2.
He just smiles all the time.
5.1.
Oh, wow. Didn't think he had it in
5.10
him.
for Steen.
J-Mo has been stretching consecutively for 3 hours.
That cashes. Next up, we've got Mason from Flock Fantasy. Now, he's an ultra marathon runner. I could tell you he's in good shape if we were doing something long distance. When it comes to the burners, we'll see. See if he can soar like a flock.
He says he's eating 57 wings from Hooters in one sitting. Impressive?
He's not a very big guy, so it does surprise me. He runs Ironmans. He does ultra races. He played tennis in high school.
If you do that for fun, you're
He was
you're
a power
psychopath.
lifter at the University of Texas as well. He's off. Oh no. We've got an official 5.63 on the Mason 40. His time was 5.1. So for those of y'all that were supporting Flock Fantasy, he did not support you back. We've got CEO of Snapback Sports, Jack Settlement, up next. His line set at a 5.1 flat. Oh, he's moving.
Yeah, he is moving.
He's moving.
4.6.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn. Jack just clocked in at a 4.64.
Wow.
Was that faster than Joe?
Yeah.
He was 4.67.
Yeah, that was fast than Joe. Did not see it in him. I did
Jack
not
was
see
at
that
the
all.
5.1. The kid just crushed it by
I
half
did
a
not
second.
think he had it in him.
You said you were trying out to be a kicker? I think they got some wide receiver positions open on Baltimore. Okay. Yes, it was. It was faster than Joe. Jack currently has the highest time. I tell you what, Joe's going to take that personally.
Yeah, he's going to be pissed. He's
We'll
going
see
to start
what Gut
stretching.
can do here. Gut says go next. He's not ready. He's handling computer stuff. He's handling laptop stuff. He's handling tech stuff. So we're going to skip to the very next person, and that is Logan. He's just starting from a straight-up stance right now. Logan's moving. Move, kid. Sweatshirt, hoodie. He don't give a fuck what he's wearing. Runs a 5.5 flat. His time was a 5.2, so he does not cash on that one.
It seems
We
like
fell down on TikTok. Love to see
seems
it.
like Logan's gonna be really good at the vertical jump. It's for some reason I think he's gonna crush that.
We got Big Nate. Now,
Nate,
Big Nate
wow.
has the highest
Highly
40
anticipated.
highest 40 time of the competitors at a 5.9. The speed score, the weight adjusted speed score is going to be a thing of beauty, though.
He got lightning on his feet. Moving. He's moving.
We've got
point.
a 6.36. It looked like he might have tweaked something there around the 30 mark. He said,
He's okay,
yeah,
he's fair.
no injury sustained by Big Nate Dog. Next up, we've got the Canadian criminal Sexual Patterstein up here. Line of 5.85, right underneath Nate. Sexy's taking his lines personal. Let's see what he can do about it. Oh, he's moving. He's moving! the time did not start. Hey, sorry, Sexy.
No, he had on the stopwatch. I think he said. What was it?
The electronic time did not trigger. However, we do have a professional hand timer at the end of the 40 yards there, and we have a 5.78. Sexy cashes on the 40.
Atta boy. It's a good thing I didn't bet you that $3,000, Sexy.
We got Big Cone. Woo!
Ooh,
5.28. What was his line at? I don't think I have his numbers.
5.55.
5.55. He crushes. Sean's up. Former collegiate athlete, basketball player.
Wow, he is moving.
5'3".
All the way.
4.95. Okay.
He said he hasn't done that in a decade. He said he has
I'm
not
up
ran
soon. I'm
full
up really
speed.
soon.
Dude, my thing is so out of whack.
Swift is up right now. His line is at a 5.35, representing the Madden community. What's the big man gonna do?
Where is he? Oh, there he is.
There goes Swifty. He's got the hair flowing.
Five two.
5.21. Cash is on his line.
Wow.
Hey, Steve, I'm gonna have to ask you to take over right now. Casey's up, and then I'm right after him. All
All
right.
right, well, good luck to you, sir. Please stretch a little.
Hopefully, I can get
Make
back
us
here in
proud.
one piece.
And we lose all his paper, which is fine. Casey is up. He had about 14 Uncrustables. Let's see if it helps him on this one. And he's off. Good start. He's moving. He's moving. 5.2. Let's go. His line was 5.2. He's going to have to run that again. All right. Now we got Nick. Let's see what he does. Last year, we all saw it around the world. His hammy popping. He never recovered, so let's see how he does this time. Oh, he has to reset. He has to reset. All right, he's off. He's off. 5.1. He beat his time. I don't think he should go again. I think he would probably pop his hamstring if he did. So we got to ask him how he feels about that one. So now I think we're going to go to the second attempt if anybody does have one. So let's see how that goes. He's ready to go. He said he wants to go. Wow. Did not see that coming at all. That was good. I don't think you should go again.
Nick is tempting fate right
Yeah,
now by
that's
running
like
a second.
He ready beat his line. Does he need to go again?
I think
he does.
they were asking if I'm gonna run again.
What do you
It's
think?
two scenarios.
Yeah.
One, I get hurt. Two, the clock was off and my time's like a 5.1.
Yeah.
So I think I just retire.
I don't know.
4.64.
You've never broken a bone, like you said, and I think it did. Like
I
it's all
forgot
up.
that's
It's
on
all
there.
up.
But I've pulled every muscle in
That's
my
fine.
body.
That's fine. We don't need him.
Come on, Gutters. Go ahead, Gut.
He is moving. He is
Get
moving.
in there. Get in there.
4 point.
4.8. That looked fast.
Wow. Okay. Ooh, I don't think he's stretched enough. He's rubbing his hamstring right now. I don't know.
We're back, baby.
God looks like it kind of hurt him a little bit. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We got a hamstring pull.
He might. It might.
Look at the young guns. They can't
was
stick with the oldies.
They can't. You guys have all impressed.
5-1,
Everybody 30 and above.
Yeah, that
Take
felt
a breath.
good.
You want there's some water right there?
Yeah, I'll take an energy.
Oh,
drink.
wow.
All right, Tim. Oh my God, we've got a 4.86 on the speed.
He flew so fast, all the paper went away.
All right.
This is like a movie.
So we got a lot of competitors out here. Everyone wants to rip a second.
This ref is immaculate. What's his name?
Reese, I think.
Yeah, Reese. You got to give it to him.
Young Reese's Pieces.
He's off.
Carson back up for a second attempt. I believe.
All
he ran
neck.
5.3. There we go.
5.2.
5.29. I still think that.
I think his head went 4.9.
It goes.
No, I think it was forward.
It goes
I think
full shrug on the run. I can't find Carson's numbers. Do we have that one sheet?
Carson, 5.2.
Okay, so he does not cash.
Yeah.
I think I should sit it out. Not that don't do
I
it
don't
again.
think you should do. You won.
Go, Tote.
Cooking.
5-1-0 for Tone. That's a cash. We got just a bunch of dudes cashing today.
BDGE is cashing.
We are in shape. I can't believe Jack ran a fucking 4.64.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
He's trying to go again. Joe's coming back. He wants the crown.
I want to give Joe 3 tries,
Yeah.
honestly. Joe, highly anticipated.
Wow, he's.
Woo-hoo-hoo! We've got a
Let's go.
4-5-9 for Joe.
He really wanted that. He really
Holy
wanted that.
guacamole.
Jeez.
God's looking tight. We're going to need him to not be tight.
He needs to not run a second
We
one.
need a slot wide receiver.
You need him not to run again. You need to make a decision.
Jamo's going again. 5-0 flat.
What was his?
Is that 5-1, I think? 5-1.
5.2.
Yeah, so he catches.
Yeah, nice.
We're fast.
Tell God not to go again. We need it for the 7-on-7.
Go Mace. Mason scares me. Looks like he might drop at any second.
He looks like Bill Belichick when he runs. His face turns into him.
That's not nice. Talking to the mic.
I did.
Act like you love the mic, Steve. Give it a smooch. All right, Mace. 5-7. Who's up next?
I don't think anybody's going. I think we're
Is
going.
anyone running a second? Think we can move to the broad soon? So Joe officially holds the fastest time on the 40. No surprise there. He is an athlete, man.
He really is.
Now, he was a 2-time state champ in football. Went to Pascack Valley, I believe.
That's a big school.
It's a big school. Bronze medal in the Bergen County State 4x4 sprint medley. We've got Logan going again at a 5.58. I believe Joe was also an all-state kick returner in high school. Brought 4 or 5 back to the cribbo. Got a Joe Cribs on our hands.
When he runs, it's like a gazelle. He hops, you know?
Nate said, fuck it. I don't like a 6'3".
I love that. Big man doing big man things.
I don't want to predict.
Cooking.
I don't want to predict an injury.
He's cooking.
All right.
6 point, identical.
6'3" again.
Yeah.
Felt like higher effort there.
It was,
but the
but
production didn't just.
The consistency is perfect, though.
It is. It
You
is
know?
consistently.
You got to give him that.
It's just consistently not good. You know, we just. Right, sexual. Sexual did not get a fair clock time here. Not electronic. We got a hand time, so he's gonna go again. There he goes. Raising Canes. Bang.
5.6. Okay.
5'6" too.
Do you approve of his haircut?
I love it actually.
Really?
I think it fits him well.
I think like just
needs
him
a little
being
energy.
him being in like the mustache did it.
The mustache, he's got a little bit of
He needs to go like Air Force One, like
mullet.
you know, like
Nah, I think
yeah.
it looks good.
looks like he loves hockey.
I mean, he does.
5-0.
5'08".
He still has it. Age 36. Oldest guy in the combine.
Oldest guy in the combine. Age-adjusted speed score is going to be, the RAS score is going to go crazy. I love having a guy like Sean here because it makes me not the oldest, you know?
No, that's true. I don't.
I think I might be third oldest.
What do you think I would run if I actually tried?
Wouldn't be good.
What do you think?
might
like
get hurt.
7-2?
I think you'd get in the 6s, so it's gliding. 5.22. Swift. Was he a 5.25 or 5.3? We needed it all in one place here. We needed it all in one place. I believe he cashes. I believe he cashed last time as well.
5.35.
535.
Casey again.
Everybody's going for round 2. I'm not gonna.
You got it.
Oh, no!
Ooh,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We've got our first injury of the day. Do we have a torn hamstring? It's a QB1.
Oh, he's the QB, huh?
He's the QB.
Oofa. He probably just needs a moment. It doesn't feel nice to fall on.
He's down. He's in pain right now. His brother, Jack, jogs over to him.
It's devastating.
It is devastating after a good score there, too, a 5:08. He's getting a stretch in there that lets me know that it's nothing
They just
torn.
lifted his leg and Uncrustable just fell out of his pants. I just saw. So we know what was in his pants.
They don't seem too serious about it.
I don't know. He's turning a lot.
Yeah, Jack doesn't seem to care. Maybe
that's just like brotherly.
He's just
love.
running the 4.6s and you don't care about anybody else anymore.
Yeah.
I started to feel that Joe was getting selfish.
Tim's warming up.
Casey's getting up. I think round of applause, guys. Let's go. Clap it up for him. Is he actually? Oh, he's.
He heard something pop from Casey. We heard something pop. Does seem like he's got smiles.
Wow. No, he's hurt really bad.
He's really hurt.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh wow. He had to go
Can
down.
barely make it off the sidelines. Hey, Case, been there. I've been there.
That doesn't help. That you've actually felt
It
that.
does.
He might have to
And
just,
Gut doesn't care. He says, "I'm going again."
Do I need to play quarterback for snapback? Gut was a little tight.
J-Mo, let's get people starting to line up for the draw jump.
This guy's getting a little. He was a little tight his first one, so hopefully
Yeah.
he stretched it a little bit. And let's
Let's
see.
not go back-to-back injuries.
Yeah, that would be tough. It looks like he's about to take off. And he's
There he goes.
Great start.
He's moving.
Great
He's
start.
fucking. This is going to be a good score. 4.75. What was his line at? I think it was at 4.95. Yep, Gut was at a 4.95. He crushes that. We're getting into tight end territory.
Should we have Adam go interview Casey on the floor?
already cashed.
Should we have Adam go there and interview Casey on the floor, or how should that work?
Yeah, can we cut to? Actually, he might.
Is there any way
He
someone
might
could bring
need to
a camera?
be in a specific shot. We have Casey still on the floor. Gut is extremely tired. Tell you what, we're just you leave college and you're just not built for these types of events. I tried to warn everyone last year with my actions.
Yeah. You
But they
kind of
said
feel
no.
unstoppable. Once you're in college, you don't go to the doctor. You can eat whatever you
I
want.
haven't been to the doctor or the dentist in years.
And then the moment you get a diploma, age, pain, Bengay,
It's just
icy hot.
It's just pain. Try to tell them. They don't listen. They all want to learn for themselves. This will be the last time I ever run at a full sprint in my entire adult life.
I hope so. I don't think you should, again. Like, you're past it.
It's
Past
tough. You know, you hang Guts 23 and he says, yeah, everyone's getting hurt. Let's do it bigger. Let's do it better, faster.
You still got Oshkenschlatters?
We are, who?
You. Don't you have that on your knees?
What?
Remember in like 8th grade?
Sure you weren't talking to my grandpa? I don't got no damn Oshkenschlatters.
How's that man doing?
Guts smacking his hamstring. He might be hurt. We are going to move over to the broad jump now. I actually think, as good as we did on the 40-yard dash, this is going to be our best event. I think we're going to crush this one.
I think last year Joe hit 121. Ooh, that was a nice jump.
We've got a 91 for Tim. You got the numbers?
Thank you. Excuse me?
What do we got for Tim?
Tim.
Tim was at an 86.5.
Crushed.
He hit 91. Carson, I think he's got a big number, 95.5.
Oh, that was a big jump. I don't think he hit it.
90.5. Disappoints on his jump. I think I'm going to go for 100, Steve. I know it's not about me, but I'm making it about me right now.
What is your line?
88.
All right, Joe, I'm here with
Oh,
Joe.
that's-
Joe, how do you feel about your
because they disrespect you.
4.597?
Goes Tony.
Just under
Tony, you probably
4.6.
get
How'd you feel about it?
I've been saying it since the beginning.
89,
4.5 was incoming. I know it's a 4.59, but I feel extremely happy about that. Last year 4.73, 4.9, 4.59. So feeling good about it though. Happy with it.
The people want to know: Are you worried about setting the bar too high to where now next year you got to beat this 4.597? Are you worried about kind of setting that bar too high?
Yeah, I don't really know how much faster we can get from here, so a little worried. Maybe I should dial it back a little bit, but this is for everything. This is my Super Bowl, so I have to show out.
All right, well, that's going to be all for Joe. We're going to get to some other ones, but it's hard to beat Joe right now. 4.597, setting the world on fire.
Just to catch you up to speed, Mason with a 77 broad jump. JMO hit 90 at an 88.5 line, so he cashes. I'm going to assume Mason did not cash with a 77.
I didn't see a 77 anywhere, so.
Hate to see that.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Jack got to the line, and the knee is tweaked.
The brothers.
You want to talk about auction slaughters? That's what I just saw.
Casey still hasn't gotten up. Can't see his brother fly. That's a big jump. That's an 89.
Yikes. What's going on with the
Honestly, I'm doing pretty good just guessing.
Yeah.
All right, this is
88.5
huge.
for Jack. What did he have? He had a 90-something.
I can't find
Yeah, big
anybody's.
Here goes Joe. Joe ripped a 120 last year, 10 feet.
Unofficial.
How is that even? What do you mean unofficial? This is the only official one we can have, I think. Right? It's just a ruler.
Ooh.
113 and
He's
a half.
at 118.
He's at 118.
That's tough.
I mean, you're going to set the bar all the way up there.
But that's a great showing.
All right, Logan representing.
For some reason, I
Nerd
feel
Sesh.
like Logan might do well on this one. He looks like he's built for this. I call him Gumby.
Played lacrosse and baseball in high school.
Oh, that was not good.
70 flat. That one I want to see out of my starting slot wide receiver. He was at a line of 85.5, so we're going to hit the under on that one. Does not cash.
Gut is at a 105.
Guts at
And a half.
105. I think he can cash if he's.
If he's loose.
I can't tell if he's injured or not. He seems injured.
Wow, that was good. No,
did
that
I
was
count it?
good. I think there's going to be like 119.
109.
Oh.
There you go. He cashes. I do believe you're not allowed to move. Like
I
once you
no,
hit-
I think if you're at tippy toe, stay.
Yeah, but you can't fall.
Yeah, correct.
I'm gonna fall probably. There goes Sean. Floated a little bit there.
A little bit.
funky, but 89 and a half. Am I up? Maybe.
Sean was 90 and a half. Swift. You're after Swift. You have to be, right?
Maybe.
Because I guess Casey's not going, obviously. Swift is 85 and a half. Let's see what he can get done. Ooh, that was a big jump. Nice. He crushed his. Now we have Nate. $61. All right, now sexy. Sexual Patterson the third. $85. That's it. You're tariffed. You're tariffed. 125%. Cone. Cone up next. Cone is 73.
Have you given up? They were going to run another attempt for Gut and Nate because they fell back.
Okay.
I don't know.
I gotcha. Yeah, an update over here. Nate and Gut will have to do it again since they lost their footing, so it did not count. So they're going to do this one more time just for the lines. All right, here we go. Gut for his second attempt. Should be no problem for Gut since he crushed it the first time. So we shall see what he does with that. Yeah, he lost his footing again. He's going to reattempt. Oh, perfect. 109. Give it up. That's what he can do. That's what he's capable of. We'd love to see it. And Nate the Great is back up. $57, a little short.
We back? Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
All right. Broad is in the books. I wanted one more bad there. I wanted to
Really?
hit 100.
What did you hit? I didn't even get to see yours.
I think 98 or 99.
All right, so we have JMO here. 90 on the 88.5. Was there ever a doubt?
Ever. Practiced, warmed up. Last year, broad was my strongest. I had no reason to believe it'd be different this year. Actually didn't beat last year, but I still beat the line, still won some people some money. That's what matters.
Okay. So always under on JMO. And last question, JMO, is there anything you can't do as far as beating the unders?
About to see my vert. Last year, 23 inches. This year's line, 23 and a half. So I do need to be better.
Blue Chew, he grew as well.
Got
Yeah,
vert next, long toss next, warming up. 2-0 on the day, trying to go 4-0.
All right, there it is. That's the best from JMO. And Nick, we're back to you, buddy.
You want me to use my phone?
Yeah, if you have it.
Squat on my phone.
All right, we are moving over to the vertical jump. I believe the way that they're going to do this is there are 24 stacks on the pole there. Each one is representing an inch. Shout out to Steve. 24 of them. So we've got 2 feet. They're basically going to stick your hand up there, and then based on where your line is, they will put the top mark at where your line is. So, for instance, I believe my line is at 26 and a half. So
Tim also, 26 and a half.
26 and a half. So what they're going to do is give 2 inches underneath where my hand ends and where there's a gap between the poles, and then the rest of the poles will be an extra 24 inches, if that makes sense. So me and Tim will probably be around the same height. I wonder if I should just kind of get there for this afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to keep moving it back and forth.
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever.
that's probably
Looks like he hit the top one.
second to last, I think.
Oh, that top one looks like it moved. There he goes. Hey, can someone announce what you guys get?
Proceeds not to tell us.
So there goes Tim. We don't have the numbers right now. We are going to put a designated yell the scores at us afterwards. Looked like he got a good one. Carson's going for 23 and a half, I believe. He's a tall man. This is going to be a big jump for him.
28 and a half.
That's what Carson is?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't know if I like that attempt from Carson. It felt like he stepped back, so he was kind of jumping forward into it, which made him travel probably an extra 2 or 3 inches there.
28.
28 on the spot. He was 28 and a half.
28 and a half.
But he wants to have that half
That's
inch
a
he
lot,
needs back.
yeah. Don't we all?
It's a lot. We're getting a re-jump for Carson. He's hit the top, so they needed to raise it again. I'm not sure who's doing the math up front, but tell you what, the vert is just a sloppy event all
It
around.
really is. It takes a lot of time.
It's-
I feel like you
it's
need to.
janky.
You guys need to grease it a little bit.
Yeah.
Something.
Listen, we got the agility events out of the way, thank God. 'Cause that's where like the real injuries happen.
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
where the fibers
I mean,
get torn.
I think you're not doing the kick, correct? Because
I'm not, 'cause that would hurt.
people haven't stretched for the kick, and it's been a long time. It's getting cold again, so everything's
Here's the
tightening
thing.
up.
Here's the thing. Today I had one goal, and it was to prove why are you not stretching before the race crew wrong.
Yeah.
And I did that.
Did you?
Of course I did. Didn't need to stretch and cashed. Cash on both my events so far. These are going to be actually vert might hurt me, but
No,
they're-
you've always been a high jumper.
They used to call me the jump god in high school.
I
You
went
didn't
to
go
high school
you
with
didn't go
you.
to
I
high
went.
school,
I
but
was
if you
there.
ask- if
No,
you ask-
I don't need to ask anybody. No
you
one.
ask my
Everyone
math
calls
teacher.
you Nick. Who, Miss Pruden?
Miss Pruden called me the jump god. Shout out Miss Prude.
This is.
This is fire.
This is
Well,
this is like sitting in New
lights
Jersey
across the
Transit,
seat.
like trains right now. Like
We've got 29 for Carson.
29.
Cashes on the
Cashing.
over after
Nice.
getting a re-jump.
I
Really,
mean,
had,
if you look, he has
to pull some strings there.
arms for days.
He does have arms for days.
You know, like it's down to his thigh.
We measured wingspans for this to put as our athletic scores. And, we do not have long wingspans in the office.
You do.
Mine was good.
Yeah.
I'm like 5'10" and a 6'3" wingspan. The rest of them. Tony looks like he's got long arms.
Tony has long arms, but I feel like if he leaves the ground, he gets hurt. Like it's a gravity thing for
Yeah,
him.
the vert is really where Tony's athleticism gets displayed on camera.
Like what the true form it is, not athletic. Tony's line was 20 and a half.
20 and a half? What do we get there?
22 crushed.
22.
Crushed.
Cashes. Cash. They called Tony the cash god in high school.
Did they? I mean, I have no proof, but
Miss
he
Pruden,
did
same
tell
high
me-
school teacher.
Fun fact about Tony, he was overly obese and was a center for his football team.
MVP as a freshman for his team.
Once again, not believing him. We never
Hey,
seen a trophy.
let's not say we're not believing him. Let's just say we didn't fact check the sources that they gave to us for these. He said freshman MVP. What are you looking for? We'll find it. We'll find the pendulum. Joe was up.
Joe, what's up?
What do you mean?
The mic hit my head.
Oh. Now, you know what Joe was called in high school?
Tell me.
Joe. Just Joe.
Joe Mama?
Don't be weird. It's just Joe. Now, Joe's vert last year was a staggering 38 inches.
His line's 36 and a half.
Yeah, I mean, he said he's been practicing this offseason.
He just loves to work out. Like the guy
you
loves.
could tell. Yeah.
He just loves to be outside.
He's a CrossFit guy. That's a high jump. 37 cash.
No. It's not, is it?
36.
Yeah,
right?
right.
36
Yeah,
and a
you're
half.
right.
He hits 37. He said he's been practicing this offseason, and he can only hit 31 or 32. There's a point where humility works not in your favor anymore.
J-Mo, he gets very excited for these things, but I've never
I
seen
like
him more
Jamo's
nervous.
technique. He goes arm forward so you don't get the full height. Love that. Drink spilled on the camera on the technique.
What do you do for that?
We just put Jamo's over under right
Okay.
on top of it, and we
Perfect.
just continue pushing through. Jamo's shrugging them shoulders. Anything to hit that over.
He doesn't like to lose at
Nah,
all.
he's a competitor.
You think he slept last night?
He was so excited.
So
It was
excited.
Christmas morning.
Ooh, that's a big jump. I think
What do
he's
we
got it in it.
What do we got there?
It looked good.
What was Jamo's line?
27 and a half. Tell him.
His line was?
His line, 27 and a half is for flop. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And who was J-Mo?
Jamo
Was
23 and a half.
He just hit 23, I think, and they had to go higher. Gotta go again, maybe?
Jamo does? So Jamo hit 23. How about we start putting the fucking pendulums higher to start with?
Sean John. Is that his real name?
Who?
Sean John.
No, I don't believe his last name is
No
John.
Diddy.
You know what they called him in high school?
What?
Big Diddy.
Ooh. Ooh, hate to see it.
He was before his time. He's 36, you know? Back in those days, it was Puff.
God.
28
Wow.
for Stain. You just earned another jump ball. So he crushes his vert, 23 and a half all the way up to 28. Mason's 27 and a half. Listen, if his 40-yard dash is any inclination of what we're about to see right now, it ain't pretty.
You said he once was a bodybuilder?
He was on the powerlifting team at the university. He's very strong. Like
Yeah,
he
no,
could bench like 3 plates right
Yeah.
now.
So
Insane.
he's just dense. The boy's dense.
Could also run for like 25 miles in a row.
Okay.
He's like the I don't know.
He's sneaky strong, sneaky good.
Sneaky strong.
Sneaky athletic.
Just very healthy. Like if you went to a doctor would be like, holy shit, you're a 12-year-old. Like that's what your health is like.
And for me?
Put a 0 on the end of it. Mason hits a 25. Just under. At a 27 and a half, and he gets in at 25.
Any concern for yours? 26 and a half?
Feels high.
It does feel high. Like
It
Joe
feels-
just went, and I don't know.
Well, I think if JMO hit 27, 28, I can get around there.
Yeah.
You know what I do need? I need them to like show me what mark is like the one I need to hit,
Correct.
and then when I have the ball, if I have the eyes on it, I think I could do better.
Jack, impressive. He has had an impressive combine.
He's an athlete, man.
Yeah. I see the Instagram, him doing the field goal, so I wasn't too sure if this was like a fluke or not.
Miami Jack's a different guy.
Built different?
He's a little bit different. Yeah.
Just eating fruit and ground beef.
He's beefing up. You could see it. He actually looks a little bit more muscular than he did in previous years, for sure. It's working for him. Thought it would make him come in slower. But
He smushed them. He mushed them.
didn't look like his most explosive jump, to be honest with you.
29.
Didn't fucking matter. 29 catches? Or is he at 29 and a half?
I believe Jack was
30?
32 and a half.
Okay, 32 and a half. That's going to be a big under. We got gut coming in. What are they doing with the hands? We got inside, outside, diagonal.
We got eastbound, southbound. He doesn't look like he's having fun out here this year. I think it's a little disappointing for him this year, unfortunately.
The tech really got gut in the gutters here, but we're going to bring him back for 7-on-7. You'll get that good energy.
That's when he'll shine.
Yeah. Might need you to go give him a pep talk.
I might do it. Yeah.
All right. What's Gut's line at 31, 32?
Gut is 33 and a half.
33 and a half. Okay. He's going to need a big jump here.
That's a big jump. That's a big jump.
That's a big first bite. That's a big girl.
Let's go. 33 and a half.
What do you get there?
What? Go, what'd you get?
Can we get some information?
I got over 34, but I probably could have got higher.
My man.
Said at 34, but he probably could have got higher. So
He's
for those
still-
y'all
I
that
hit like right here on my finger.
those y'all that took the alt line, you might as well cash.
Yeah.
it.
He's back. Look, the smile is back. The color's back. Look at him. Look at him. Yep. The sun will come out right now.
All right, Logan. Logan.
Really? I thought he looked like he had a good vert.
Someone else did that before too. It was crazy. Yeah, that's who it was.
Has everyone farted yet?
They've been practicing together.
Hate to see it.
What was his line at?
26 and a half.
Was that 26 and a half?
Absolutely not.
He ends up coming in at 18. You do hate to see that. You got to wonder if there's a calf strain or something going on. Big Nate's vertical jump is set at. Lock in, Stain.
15 and a half. Gravity is his worst enemy. I could feel that. I
15.
understand that. I need that.
15 and a half for Big
Big,
Nate.
the big man's gonna go.
Dog.
Big man. It's the big dog.
Nate does some great video editing over there at Snapback. So regardless of what his scores end up being, we're gonna love him either way.
He's
They
about
call
to
him
edit this bar.
They call him Kim Jong Nate for being a dictator on the trivia field.
Wow.
That's
I don't know what happened
We're not-
there.
we're not
it's
gonna know.
definitely happen again. He smacked the pole.
the force multiplier there.
Wow.
You talk about explosiveness
man.
plus power. They said you can't test me if you don't
Wow.
know what I hit.
I don't know
If
what
you don't
that.
know what I hit, you can't test me.
I don't know what that bar did to him. One fart could give him 2 more inches.
Get in the hole!
Let's go.
Sounds like a cash.
It looks like maybe 16. Maybe
16.
16. Good for Nate.
Big
Happy to see
Patterson.
it. Happy to see the big man work. The big man went to work.
Let the big man eat. Sexual Patterson getting up there.
Sexy's P's is 18 and a half. Should be fairly easy for him to hit that.
Sideline reporter.
2, 1, go. Adam.
Nate, dog. Let me ask you: Did something happen between you and the machine? Did it do something to you?
I just got a little bit excited, really amped up when they told me where my line was. Felt great about it, and I was just too excited. Smacked it. Got in the second time though.
I mean, obviously something got into you. You smacked it, and 15 and a half was just over 16. How are you feeling?
Amazing. My one goal today was to hit at least one higher. Nowhere close in the 40. Broad, pretty ugly. I don't know how close I got on that one, but got my one. Now I'm thinking about the long toss and then the football game.
I was going to say, I mean, for everyone watching, you got to see the competitor in him continuing to come out now. Everything else is cash for you at this point, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not done by any means necessary. I'm still going to try to hit my higher for the throw. But my mind's on the game. We did what we need to do in the combine.
Love to see it. All right, back over to the main guys, Gut and Steve. Take over.
Hi, Don.
How you doing? Thanks, Adam. Really appreciate it. The sideline. Nate Dogg, he's really showing out. I'm really
He's having a good day.
Me and Nick were just talking how, you felt a little down the first two, understand a lot of things in your mind. How you
Yeah.
feeling now? That Burt was crazy.
Yeah, I mean
That brings you back.
I think I probably could have hit 36.
But that brings you back.
It brings me back a little bit. My warm up being a run to Best Buy wasn't the best thing for me,
Yeah,
but
for your mental.
Yeah, mental.
Yeah.
It really fucking took a toll. And then warming up on that 40, I felt like I was gonna pull all of my hamstring once
Gotcha.
again. But outside of that, now we're finally getting loose
It's
again.
moving,
Juices
it's
are getting
moving. I
flowing.
love that.
Blood is back in the legs a little bit. I'm getting old, man.
You're feeling good, though, for the 7-on-7?
Yeah,
you
I'm
gotta
feeling
represent.
great.
You're
Hey,
there.
listen,
You're
that's,
definitely their
that's
bullet.
where I thrive.
I
That's
love that.
where their QB1 is now out.
He's
down.
If you actually
He
look
is.
at him right now, he's sleeping. He is lounging with a hoodie on, and he's defeated.
Yeah, you can't make it up. He
Yeah.
is literally doing absolutely nothing. But we do have Sean stepping up, former college basketball player here, to have his vertical jump tested. I think his line is set at 30 and a half. If I'm not mistaken.
31 and a half.
31 and a half. He got
He
pretty
up there.
high.
I don't know if that gives it to him.
What are we at? 28.
28.
Listen, a little bit under, but he is 34.
36.
36.
Damn.
36.
That man is cooking for his age,
Dude,
and he's
the fact-
representing
yeah.
for all of us.
The fact that he can be 36.
He is
and-
representing for all of us.
But here's the big one, right? Nick, I mean, coming out here, older guy.
Actually competing this year, because
Yeah.
last year, what was it, 3
Last
steps?
year he pulled a Casey.
Yeah, 3
Yeah.
steps, and he was cooked. So it's happy to see him out there. I don't think he's going to do the field goal, but vertical jump should be where he smashes
Yeah, I think
it.
vertical jump and long toss are going to be
26
his
and a
too.
half. Let's see what he does.
I think he crushes it. He said in the office he's pessimistic about this one.
He
But-
could always touch Brent.
Yeah. Easy smash.
Crush.
Not even
crush.
close.
I don't
Not
even need to know.
close.
Yep.
Put it up. I think he got a good 38.
Higher.
28, 30.
And they
regardless.
called him old.
Yeah, and they
They
called him
said he couldn't
old.
do it anymore. Oh.
That is
Wait,
crazy.
is it a redo?
I guess so. It must have looked up. We'll see. He's cheating. He's just cheating bastard. It just can't have you can never have nice things.
Yeah.
Then again, I had to redo the broad jump 3 times. So.
You did, yeah, but I think you were mentally just, it was.
Yeah, no,
It's
it's
been
tough.
a rough day, but things are moving out
Yeah,
here.
now we're moving. we're
BDGE
cruising.
has shown up.
What are you thinking right now? I want to get your perspective. I mean, you're going to be hosting the 7-on-7.
I'll be
We have it
honest.
Coming up.
So when you sent me all the information, I saw who the players were. On paper, Snapback's team. Snapback looked good on paper.
Mm-hmm.
On paper, it looks like they were going to destroy you guys just from sheer height.
Mm-hmm.
They are monster stars. Space Jam. I don't even know what Michael Jordan's team was.
Yep.
But it looks. Seeing it now in all these events, you guys look good.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are getting my confidence back. Nick has not.
And they
limped
lost the
once.
QB1.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think QB1 was gonna make or break them either way. I think he was just like when they put me in right field, they said I bat ninth
Yeah.
because they want the starting lineup
Yeah,
to
yeah,
happen
yeah, yeah.
again. I think it was one of those situations.
Hey, listen, that's very valid. I'm gonna kick it back to Nick.
All right, buddy. I think he just left. He's checking on
Check it out,
Casey, but I'll let Gut go. He needs to stretch. He needs to figure this out. So
Yeah, we
thanks,
have long
buddy.
toss, yeah,
I appreciate it. Swift, 28. Swift's lines that I'm losing everything is 27 and a half. So he hit that, which is awesome. Mr. Ercolano, how'd you feel about that? You crushed it.
Great.
What happened to
Man.
the first one? It was just
It was good. I wanted more.
you just
I hit the top
you
one,
just,
like, here.
You just demanded more.
Yeah, that's
more
what I was
excellence.
Insane.
I love that.
It was
Thank you,
like
Jack. Appreciate
Vince
that.
Carter eye at the rim.
Yeah, it
Love
pissed me
that.
off.
You should have done it. Put your whole elbow and it just held on to there. I saw you talking to Casey. How's he looking? How's he feeling?
Yeah, he said he heard something pop.
Okay.
Which is never a good sign, Like,
Yeah, if you're an athlete. If something pops when you're not an athlete, you're only
I don't
down
know.
like a day or two.
I've never really had something pop before. Like, I pulled stuff and, stretched stuff a little bit too hard, but a pop it feels like a different
He fell
animal.
hard.
He fell hard. Like, you could tell it was like
Yeah.
a halt, Like, when I
his
pulled up
legs
last
said
year,
no.
his legs said stop.
Said no, no, no.
No. And we are moving over to the long toss competition right now. Everyone is going to get one throw. The rule is pretty much, you gotta stay compact. You can't walk into the throw. You certainly can't crow hop into the throw. But just straight core strength. And I guess this could be a tryout for Snapback's quarterback position because
It
right
really
now
is.
Casey was their quarterback after this game, and with him sidelined, they're gonna have to find a new ball thrower.
I mean, people used to call me in high school. They call me Willie. Willie
Beeman.
Beeman.
No one called you that, but it would be really cool if they did. Now, if I had to guess, they've got a few different angles that they can go with the quarterback. You know, Tim was an athlete. Sean was a college athlete. Even Jack can, you know, move and throw the ball a little bit. So I think they've got options. Casey said he was a 2-time intramural football champion at Ohio State, and he played quarterback for his team. So I do think that's a big loss for him. He had a good arm.
Are you allowing them to use? They came with an entourage today. There's a lot of people that aren't even performing at this combine. Are you allowing them to sub someone in? Maybe this was a plan. Maybe this was like a Casey falls, so then they can have someone on the reserve. That
I don't think there's anyone on the sidelines over there that can bring what Casey brought.
I was talking about me.
Position. Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
I would love for you to play quarterback.
I
for
thought
them.
you.
I'm
picked that
playing
out.
safety,
Dude.
so every time you throw the ball up, that's food. That's fucking.
You
food
think
for
you're
me.
eating up there?
Of course.
You coming down with something?
Your shit wobbly.
You come down with a cold. That's where
Shit
you're coming down.
Wobbly.
Yeah.
All right, we've got long toss. Now this is going to be, I think, where we might see some injuries. You know, people always want to
rotator
talk
cuff blown.
Right. They
No
want
one
to talk
stretches.
about. They want to talk about like hamstring pulls and calf pulls. No one warms up their shoulder,
No
their
one.
elbow.
I can predict this, like Sexy P getting Tommy John from this.
Facts. Tommy and John are going to be the 3 most common names used in our office going forward.
Timmy Tim.
Tim and Staines.
36 and a half.
36 and a half. I tell you what, I think most guys are going to get around the 37 to 40 mark.
He looks like a natural out there.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
He played hockey at Syracuse. He played on the college hockey team, or I guess he went to Clemson, right? Am I just lying and making things up?
He did something.
There's a lot of
I don't know.
There's a lot of words. Something about
Yeah.
Uncle kicked game-winning field goal for Harvard over Yale in 1975. I mean, if that doesn't
That's
say
like when the economy was
Yikes.
built.
35 on the
He
dot.
immediately held his back on that one.
This is my back is pulled from throwing before.
Really?
Not pulled, but starting
give
to
it
feel
all.
it. Starting to feel it. There's Yankee. There's stretch. It's a bend don't break part right now. 35. So he's gonna go under on his pass. That was 36
This
and a half.
is
Carson. Oh wow. Okay.
38 and a half.
38 and a half.
Carson, unfortunately, very disappointing combine for him. And you hate to see it. If you're a bettor, you love to see it.
Hey, I'll tell you what. We do have the in-office trivia tournament happening over the next 2 days, and Carson and Logan, while maybe they're not showing up for the combine, will be heavy favorites in the trivia tournament. Those guys, they know a severe amount of ball. Joe is up for the long toss. What do we got there?
Sorry, just got a work.
No,
Yep.
you're working right now. Joe with the jump throw.
Who are you looking for?
Joe just threw.
He was 42 and a half.
Ooh, so he goes under on his throw.
Underdog was after him.
JMO. 37 and a half was the line for JMO.
That's a good throw. That's a good ball.
Cannon. Ooh.
That's enough. 43. Big man.
JMO cashes.
Wow.
The kid has just improved his game in
He really
every
has.
aspect going into
Spends
the new year.
Spends 1 year in New York City.
That's what it'll do for you.
He doesn't go out, so all he does is work out. So.
Loves to make shirtless TikToks. It's paying off. Mason said, fuck it.
Mason didn't move his body.
Mason, I'm going to chuck it. It's a little bit tough back there. I'm not going to lie. They put you in a box, and you're not really allowed to move too much, which is why you need that. 32 and a half for Mason. That's got to be under.
Does Mason go by another name?
Flock.
40 and a half.
40 and a half?
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to go under on that as well. Jack is up. I know Jack's been practicing the long toss. I believe his line is set at 37 and a half. I would be surprised if he doesn't go over full.
Oh, yeah.
We've got a
Not
duck,
yeah.
but it might go far. It might go far enough.
Not a good throw. 44.
Still tops JMO despite. All right, Gut. I'll tell you what. I think Gut will probably land as the #1 competitor in this competition.
44 and a half is his line. It's a big line. Easy.
And that is 47.
Crushed. You probably have to start. Who's? 42 and a half.
So Gut cashes on his line.
Correct.
44.5. He goes to 47. You're talking about almost half a football field just standing in the pocket.
Are you doing this one?
I'm about to do it, yep. There goes Logan. I believe my line was at 39.5.
Logan was 38.5.
Logan was 38. He hits 30, so that's going to be a 9.
You are 40.5.
I am?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm at 40.5. There goes Big Nate Dog. Where was he at? Nate?
Nate is 34.5.
34.5, so 32.5. He does not cash. Cone is up, and I believe I'm going to be up soon, so I'm going to grab it. Joe, you want to hop on the mic?
How we doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Feeling good. A little bit of overs, a little bit of unders. The one attempt, not a fan, but understand.
They really bumped you up this combine, unfortunately.
That's the.
Those were big lines. Those were
That felt
NFL
like I was
lines.
trying out for
Yeah,
the NFL.
like you were trying to. What's that movie with Mark Wahlberg?
Invincible?
That
Yeah.
you were doing that
Oh,
in
Vince
modern
Papale?
day.
Yeah.
Like it's like we're trying you out.
I mean, the Jets do suck, so call me. I'll play the practice squad.
But how do you feel comparison snapback and BDGE?
I'm very surprised on some of snapbacks stuff, especially Jack. Jack
Yeah.
running a 4.64,
Miami Jack, something changed.
just fucking bombing a 44-yard pass. I think he just threw.
Sexy's going next.
We got to make sure to emphasize the kicking stuff. Hey, we're doing everyone gets a free pick discount.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
I have no idea.
30 yards a discount, 45 for 3 people is free pick. 5 people in 30 is a discount.
Dude, what?
Gotcha.
All right, you'll say it. Yeah, I'm good.
I forgot exactly what he said.
That was
Fuck.
insane. It's on this thing.
Oh, Nick's up.
Oh, Swift with a laser.
Oh, is that Swift? Nick's up next. Swift with 37. Nick's about to go. He's looking composed.
He has to do. His line is 40.5.
40.5. This is to see what it's going to be like for
He's
7
had
on
a
7.
pretty good combine as of late, so big difference from last year.
Warm up rock.
No one stretches out the elbow,
Rock?
shoulder.
I don't think it's got enough air. It's going to be under.
42.
Oh, never mind.
Sneaks right in.
42. It was like
Wow.
a little bit of no arc on it. No arc. Straight fucking piss missile.
I think that might be it. I think everyone has gone.
Yeah, I think we're about to start the
Or
kicking.
is Tim's going again?
I think Tim hit exactly his line or something.
That looks short.
That is their QB1 for.
Is it? Oh, so it has been confirmed that Tim is now the new snapback quarterback.
Yeah, I'm going off by the fact that Casey's laying against the fence in a field position
He has said he heard a pop.
on his last step too through the 40.
Hate to see it.
We have the kick up. Gut said we need if 3 people make a 30-yard field goal, you guys get a discount. If 5 people make a 30-yard field goal, you get a free square.
Hold on.
Don't quote me, but quote me.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
That doesn't sound right.
I could have just made that up. So
So what do we got here? Discount if 5 out of 15 make it from 30. Free
Okay.
pick if 3 out of 15 make it from 45.
there you go. That was
Only
close.
if eligible if you placed a slip on the combine.
Feel bad for Adam. He's just standing here.
But I guess that. I think they're taking a little lull before we do the kicking portion of this.
I'm about to shank the shit out of this.
What's
kid.
your line for the kick?
Probably I think it's just half a make. Just either you make it or you don't.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. I was looking at lines. Oh, Jack brought his own,
Jack's been training for this every day on his Snapchat,
which
or
is
Instagram.
ridiculous.
He's just drilling field goals. 138.
I said the thing for the game, the betting, but like you can't bet during the.
But they'll know after.
Are we live right now?
Yeah,
Why are you whispering?
I don't know.
So we have a special right now on Underdog. For any of you guys that submitted slips for the combine, if 5 out of 15 contestants hit the 30-yard field goal, you will get a discount on your account over the next 24 or 72 hours. If 3 out of 15, that is good as shit. Or maybe that might have went short. If 3 out of 15 hit the 45-yard field goal, then you will get a free square on there, a 0.5 square. So we are rooting for everybody to kick through their field goals. This will be the one that I sit out.
You already thought about that prior to this combine? You're not kicking, or was this a last-minute choice?
No, the kick is what messed my groin up last year. Because basically what happened was we came to the field a week before the combine last year, practiced everything, and I was booting them. And I felt like so good. And then I realized like 2 days later, when everything else stopped being sore, the groin was still there. And I tried to do like a kicking motion. I was like, this was it. Yeah, no, it wasn't good. Disappointed in my throw. I didn't get under it.
You did not, but it
Yeah.
still looked good. I mean, you had a. Did you hit your? Did you
I cashed.
every
but
single one, or?
Yeah.
So you had a good one. Like I
Yeah.
said, Joe's a little disappointed. With his lines, it happens.
Listen, when you're a competitor though, they're gonna set you high, and you gotta bring it. You know.
I said it was like Mark Wahlberg in that movie Invincible. He was practicing for an NFL team. It's pretty safe to say that Jack's probably gonna clean this up.
Jack will be good. Gut's a good kicker as well. I don't think anyone else is really too good.
Yeah.
He actually played soccer, I believe, in high school. Casey's not with us any longer.
And I don't know if you knew, but Tim is the new snapback
Quarterback?
Yes, sir.
Makes sense. And that is just as ugly as it gets. This feels like an event that's just going to take a long time.
Yeah. Why are you doing two?
You know what? A lot of these events really just it's political. It's like, hey, I'm going to choose events I'm really good at, and we're just going to keep doing those
Gotcha.
events,
Okay.
Not really sure who's in charge of all this stuff, but just feel like there are strings being pulled upstairs.
You should have like a cornhole one during the combine, so I
Sure.
can join.
You can join anytime you'd like.
Spike ball?
Get out there. You think you'd be good at spike ball?
No.
Relative to Big Nate? No.
Oh, dude. Oh. Hate to see me coming.
Sobe. That just is what you call not it. So we need 5 out of 15 to cash, and actually, because I'm not in this and Casey's not in this, it's actually 5 out of 13.
Yeah, that's rough, and I think you two were getting relied on to make it.
Yeah, I would have probably been able to put this through.
It's safe to say this is a big one. If Gut doesn't make it, it
Gotta
seems
make it
like
all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
It's
Tony.
actually Tony just getting set up.
Tony could fuck around and get one in here, though.
He has a big boot.
Just outside.
Shankopotamus.
That was pretty sad. That was pretty sad, guys.
Not great. Hey, someone put one through.
J-Mo, what do you think? I feel like J-Mo might have practiced this.
This will probably be his worst event, but I kind of think if anyone just gets like a good toe on it. No, this is not like gimme distance. This is a boot. Like you got to get some good skin on the ball here. 30 for Joe. That looks far and wide.
It had
No
the
good.
it had the length.
So we have 0. This is making me
And
want
this
to
is
get out there.
is
and
this
kick.
on 30? Like they're
This
going
is 30.
and
They're going to 45. That is
a
that-
zero.
that's
No
a
one is
political.
getting.
That's like I want to show off for the cameras. Let me and Jack kick our 45er. Like we can't hit from 30. There's no reason
No
to be doing
shot.
a 45.
Yeah, no.
We're just wasting
You
time.
should have went to
at that point.
15.
Should have had an extra point, and there goes JMO.
Everyone's going left.
You gotta kick with the top of your foot and go at it with an angle.
You can't go sideways like a soccer ball. Is what you're saying.
No. I would kick it the same way as a soccer ball.
And you're not supposed to.
No, like if you're passing with the soccer ball, you're gonna kick it with this. But if you're shooting from like outside, you're like your foot's kind of side swiping it.
Maybe that's why I wasn't good at soccer. I thought you were always supposed to hit from the inside of your foot.
Yeah. That's it. The show. I know what they called you in high school.
Tell them. Good. This is very
Can we
anticipated.
get one? Wow, he's taking a quick step back and shanks it. Hey, if nobody hits from 30, we're not doing 45. Facts.
Jack. Oh, not Jack.
And we've got another shank for the boys.
I feel like his ankle's gonna shatter. I don't want to see this.
So you've got You've gone from a believer to a non-believer on Logan quickly.
Yeah, I had a lot of high hopes. I don't know how he was like Euro stepping with no basketball around. I'm like, this guy has
That'll
nice
get you.
form.
That'll
It does.
get you.
It made me think he was a full-blown athlete.
The gym class hero on a basketball court, no one looks better. No one looks better than that
It
person.
looked good.
Yeah. I will say, I think in his prime, he was probably a good athlete. But
Yeah. Oh, now Jack.
here
He's
goes
been
Jack.
practicing.
Miami Jack literally goes to fields and kicks field goals. He's
Is that a thing?
27 years
yeah.
old. No reason to be doing it, but he's doing it. And
That looked-
that is through. We have our first field goal through the uprights.
He had a lot.
That looked good.
He had a lot of boot to
He
it.
hits from 30, and that's our first cash.
8.
We're going to need the rest of the boys to clean up right now if we want a fucking discount.
Sexy has his arms on his hips. It's not happening.
No chance.
Hey, big man, big boot. Big man, big boot.
He's a cash machine.
He is.
They called him a cash cow. People are just not comfortable kicking field goals. It is a different style of athleticism here. You do have to get a form down.
If no one has told you what to do and you've only seen it in Madden or
Yeah.
online, like
You go toe and you're like, I'm not sure.
It probably hurts.
It took me a while to figure out.
Did you
how
lose
to-
your toenail?
Not
I feel like
from
that's
that.
something you would do.
Not from that. My toes actually feel good right now. Like I think they're gonna stay intact when I take my cleats off. No. Oh! Oh!
Dude,
Sean boots it from distance. We've got
a
two
wise
through the
old
upright.
man at 36 is the new 23.
See, people don't respect us, man.
Like he woke up, took a Centrum, multivitamin,
Viagra probably.
probably get the juices
Aspirin.
pumped.
Old
He
people
is-
take aspirin, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Aspirin now. You want to talk about Oshkosh Schlatters.
Yeah, you can see those from here.
Sexy.
Oh!
And just short the story of his life. 31 on the long toss. Someone, a pundit, told you to take the under on that. Won't name names, and he is livid right now. He is pissed at himself.
Swift has good lettuce.
Swift,
Good flow.
just all around.
Yeah.
just just
Like they
a man's man.
they pick him for those Hallmark football
Hundo.
shows.
He'll be an actor in a football movie.
Yeah, just because.
Playing
Like,
quarterback. Yeah.
I want to see you fall. I want to see leaves on the floor when I see him play.
He's a hunk of meat. Is it? Just a bit outside.
You can really show the athleticism when people kick.
Yeah, we all missed. Let's move it back 15 yards.
Let's give a little credit to JL's wife. She has been filming on TikTok.
We've been live on TikTok, huh?
Yeah, she's putting in numbers for us.
I've got to say, we were over here with the phone on
Yeah.
TikTok, and it just fell down,
Yeah.
and neither of us noticed.
We didn't. No, I noticed.
You did.
But you said you didn't care.
Well, I
So
said
then
I
I
didn't
just-
care once they came over and noticed.
Yeah. Okay. But she's a trooper.
Yeah, now she's the go for that. Doing more than jail.
I haven't seen JL this whole day.
He's right there doing camera.
Okay.
He's actually doing stuff.
What am I doing? Look. Can we take a look at Casey? Looking like a sausage that rolled off a picnic table, just on the floor, getting eaten by
You
ants.
really just got to feel for him, you know? It's like you come out to do a nice leisurely activity with your friends, and you wind up in the ER, you know?
Yeah. Happens once a year.
I mean, the injury over-under was set at 1.5. It was pretty much like Nick, and then will there be a wild card? I haven't gotten hurt yet. I will say, the 7-on-7, where people are cutting, moving around a
Yeah,
lot.
you might see something
Yeah.
like a blown knee.
But that's why we have a lot of extra people, because, like, substitutes
I'm
are
ready
gonna
to
come
like
in.
honestly
We could
for
sub you in if we need
BDGE.
to.
I want you and me back in the day.
I'm gonna
We
need
had
a-
a connection.
I'm going to need a 12-yard hitch route out of
That's easy. Just tell me what hitch means, and we're good to go. Is
We
that
got plays on our wristband.
okay? I'm an old school guy. You get the football here, and you're like, this is us.
Mhm.
This is what you do. That's all I need.
That's what Gut said. He was going to announce every play to
Yeah.
each person what they're running.
I love that.
I love you.
Smoochies. This is not needed right now, I'll be honest. This has been a great combine, but seeing 45 getting hit,
We went 2 for 13 from 30.
like that didn't even hit.
I'm gonna need Jack or Gut to sink this.
Little side bet.
For the
I
sanctity.
will say not even one person makes it. I think Jack misses it.
Right?
What do you want to bet?
No, I'm not saying anyone sinks it. No fucking chance.
Do you think Jack paid to just show that he can kick it?
Paid what?
to make us do 45 today?
No, Gut put this together. I don't think Jack had any insight into this. Yeah, and he's down in Miami. He's just like, you tell me what I'm doing on the field, and I'm gonna be there.
I feel like he probably has like a Versace robe now in Miami.
Big Versace.
Happy
robe,
for
right?
him.
Yeah, I mean, life looks okay. I'm not gonna lie. I unfollowed Miami Jack. I just didn't need it in my life. It was less Miami and more anti-New York than feel
You don't need that
necessary.
in your life.
And that is not good.
It had the distance.
Maybe. Might have beamed.
Okay.
Looks like everybody else. I like
Old
this.
man
Everyone is-
Rivers.
Everyone is sitting out except for the 3 that have some sort of hope.
I love that.
And I apologize to all the users out there that thought they were getting a discount or a promo. This just ain't happening. Sean takes a very, very light 2-step into the kick. You'd like to see a little more oomph there.
You know what? He did hit the 30, so you can't be too mad at him. He has carried his weight this whole combine.
If I'm attempting a 40-yarder, I'm starting at the opposite 40.
Swift
Like
didn't
Happy Gilmore.
hit the 30 at all.
This is insanity.
Oh, the hair brush. That's all he wanted.
He said, I'm trying it. That would have been good from 30, I think.
It would have, yeah. So maybe that's why he wanted to do it.
Now,
but-
Jack says save the best for last. This is what it's all about. And I believe this is the very last thing of the combine.
It
right?
was. It's been a long day, a fun day, a good day.
The last event of the combine.
Oh, wait.
What are we doing here?
Okay. You made me say that.
What are we
now.
wasting my time for?
Like, why does Tony have gloves on?
What are we wasting? What are we wasting
Some
our
people are
time
about
for?
passionate about the
If
game.
you didn't kick your first one, then you shouldn't get a second.
Agreed. Adam has done 2 interviews and stood for an hour and a half. I feel really bad.
Adam's just out here working.
Adam's, you're coming to the desk once the 7-on-7 happens, right? Or we just do mics and have a camera.
I don't know. So this is the last real kick of the entire combine, the
So
last player of the last event.
Has
Jack
he been getting
from 45.
coaching? Has he been?
I believe he's been doing kicks with an NFL kicker.
That's ridiculous.
Or a previous NFL kicker. Jack was a good soccer player in high school, so he's got a little bit of footy in his system, in his DNA.
23 like Jordan. Let's see.
Get in the hole! Absolute shank job.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Tony thinks he's going to get another chance at it. Gut said no, and we are going to wrap up the Underdog BDGE 2025 NFL Combine. We went through all the events. Only one injury, and it was not to me. Everyone 30 and over came out unscathed.
really showed out. Really proud of the boys 30 and over.
Everyone did a phenomenal job today. Thank you to the tech crew behind the cameras. Thank you to all the contestants that participated. Thank you guys for watching. Of course, we had some tech difficulties on the way in, but we're here. We showed out. We made it. Thank you to all the helpers, all right? So if you enjoyed, make sure you drop something in the comments and, well wishes to Mr. Casey Settlestein. And we will see you for the 7-on-7 game, which is happening now, but will be uploaded as a separate video. All right, we're out of here. Smoochies.